Welcome to the Myrtle Beach Golf Report, powered by Play Golf Myrtle Beach. I'm Kyle Oland here in the studio with my friend David Williams. David, it's as I say every time, a great day in the golf capital of the world.
It is. Summer golf is here, Kyle. Summer golf is fully here. Kids are out playing for free.
Free $99.
$3.99, the best kind of price. No, it's great. It's another great day here in the golf capital of the world, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah, so kids play free here at the beach, huh?
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's 16 and under with a paying adult, right? 16 and under?
So, yeah, 16 and
16 and under with a paying adult play free. It's like the only destination I think that I know of that actually does something.
At literally the majority of the courses here.
Market wide.
Yeah.
Market wide.
Yeah, and some people do it only over the summer months. Some golf courses do it year round. You can actually head to playgolfmyrtlebeach.com. You can see the full list on there. But yeah, it's a great. Actually, we're going to talk a little bit about some memories here in a little bit. But one of my memories is taking my son out on the Kids Play Free program.
Yep.
Yeah. So summer golf here in Myrtle Beach, beach traffic has picked up.
I was at the beach this past weekend. It was popping.
Was it bumping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CCMF probably.
CCMF was last week, and that's the big country music festival here in town. Jelly Roll was the headliner, but I feel like that's the unofficial kickoff to summer in Myrtle Beach.
Probably.
For like beach traffic.
I don't know, man. The Classic's getting close to that.
I'd say so, yeah.
Like, it's just a little early is the only reason it's not the official kickoff to summer. Because like a lot of kids are still in school, I feel like. But for the most part, it is.
Any summer travel plans?
No, not really. It's actually kind of nice, to be honest. My parents are supposed to visit this weekend. We'll see if that happens or not. But no, man, it's I went kind of crazy there for a bit.
You did. You were traveling all over the place.
Yeah, I was gone for about I was either working or gone every weekend for about a month and a half straight. So honestly, I don't mind. Like, this place is awesome year round, but like summer, especially if you're like me and you love the beach, is like, it's awesome. I walked to the beach Sunday morning.
You do that a lot, don't you?
I didn't. So when I say I walked down there, I just went on like a normal Sunday walk. I didn't have anything to do in the morning, so I got up and just kind of huffed it and just didn't really have a plan. Just kind of kept going. Dude,
isn't walking and listening to a podcast like an amazing
That's all I did.
thing?
I think I listened to like 3 different podcasts.
I don't know if our coworkers listen to this, but a couple years ago, I started walking at lunchtime because I wanted to listen to podcasts and just have some time to myself. And then they joined in.
Yeah, that's why I never went.
And I was like, and then they're like, hey, you want to walk with us? I was like, no, because I'm going to be rude and I just want to listen to a podcast and think.
No, it's like very therapeutic. But like, so anyway, back to what I was saying about like, summer here is great especially if you're a beach person and a golfer, because like days are longer. It's normally sunny. You'll have your pop-up showers, but like it's a great time of year. So I'm okay with being in a downtime. Yeah, what about you? You traveling?
No, we don't travel over the summer. Just same reason. Hey, we live at the beach. You literally have vacation every weekend.
Correct.
So there's no point. You're wasting the summer at the beach.
And you're wasting money. Like, honestly.
So we travel typically in the spring and fall, which is what we do.
That's smart. I've got some stuff for fall. I've got a wedding this summer, but
don't you have your annual family like reunion vacation?
Yeah, they'll all come to Polly's. They've been doing that since I've been alive, but it's not going to be as big this year just because a lot of my cousins have kiddos now.
Dude, I like that. Who started that? I love family traditional. We go to the same place every summer.
I don't know. I think it was my mom's sister, Kelly. I think she's the one that. I think they came as a family. I think I might have just been born, and they came this summer either before or after. And then like I was probably 2 or 3 the first time I went. I don't remember it obviously, but it's just kind of been going ever since then. So yeah. We rent 2 houses normally. I think this year it's only 1, just because, like I said, not a lot of people are coming this year, but my uncle from Montana is flying here, so he flies in every year. Every once in a while, my uncle and his wife from California will fly in. So the rest of them are in St. Louis. My family's in Atlanta, so kind of from all over the place.
Just like a golf trip, there's always one person that has to lead the planning of it.
Yeah.
You got to have that person.
It's typically my mom.
Hey, you want to know something? I just realized this sitting here right now. If if a woman is ever looking for a man for a possible husband material, relationship material, I can tell them how to figure that out.
Guy that plans the golf
The
trip.
guy that plans the golf trip. You want to know why?
Why?
One, he can communicate. He has to communicate to another group of delinquents in some cases.
Oh, yeah.
Get them all on the same page, communicate what they're doing, when they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then to that point, he's a planner. He plans ahead.
Yeah.
Great for a relationship.
Yep.
He's thinking months, if sometimes year in advance, planning for the golf trip. So he can communicate. He's a planner. One, and then the third thing, he's probably financially savvy, right? He's the guy that's got to collect all the money in most cases.
Yeah, shout out to my buddy Will for he planned everything this year. It's like been split like evenly. I think this was our 6th year, and I think the last 3 years Will's done it. In the first 3 years, my buddy Reed did it.
Are both those guys married?
Yes, they're both married.
There you go. So, ladies, if you want to find a guy, a good, dependable human being that's not going to run out on you one day, find the group leader in a buddy's golf trip.
Not only did Will book all of our tee times and our lodging, he got us reservations for dinner and a shuttle to take us to and from the golf course each day.
Point made.
So
there you go. It's a case study, and it is locked in and 100% accurate.
It's a great clip, by the way.
That's
a great clip. We can cut Mason.
If anything, just so you know, I saw something similar to that for fantasy football, and it popped in my head when you were talking.
That's another good one though. Like especially for a group like my fantasy football group where we do a on location draft every year. Like,
yep, you need it. So
summer.
So I don't know where we were, but yeah. So if you're a group leader, you are marriage material, and there's no better place as a group leader to go to plan that golf trip for your buddies and then also set yourself up for a future wife than playgolfmyrtlebeach.com. You know why, David? You can find every piece of information you want on every golf course here, travel options, accommodations, things to do off the golf course. And then to make your life easier and make you seem like a hero to your buddies, use a golf packager.
Makes it so much easier. Just do it.
Yeah, and there's actually some golf packagers out there that are part of our organization where you don't have to collect all the money as a group leader. Each person can pay individually. So go to playgolfmyrtlebeach.com, click and get a quick quote, plan that next golf trip. Fall is coming. Tee times are already booked up pretty good this fall. So if you want to get here and play in the beautiful fall season, you better do it now. David, I have some news, some sad news, but I think it's worth talking about because I have a lot of memories.
Okay.
We are losing a golf course, River Oaks. Yeah, R.I.P. Yes, River Oaks, the news came out. This isn't a secret. Nothing was new. This was inevitable. But River Oaks is closing October 31st, and it'll be developed with 60 homes. I am pissed off because for a number of different reasons. I live on that road, and now it is even going to be more developed, but I genuinely really like that golf course. I have a lot of fond memories out there.
And you never want to, like, obviously you live there, so it's even, worse for you, but at the end of the day, you never want to lose a golf course. It sucks. It sucks. Not only just from from our standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, but really from like a people's livelihood standpoint. I mean, there's however many employees they have that, Anyway, that's really dark and depressing, but it sucks. There's no other way to say it.
Yeah. So Scott Taylor, he's the gentleman, good guy. He runs that place. Amazing human being. They have done such an amazing job with that golf course over the years, where they've really made it a staple in this community, and it will be missed. But
he gave her I'm gonna save what I was just about to say. Sorry. Yeah. No, Scott. If you've been to River Oaks, you've probably met Scott Taylor or his dad, Steve Taylor. And Steve wouldn't tell you. Like, Scott played golf. Scott's been around golf his whole life. He played golf at Coastal Carolina. And then his dad started running golf courses with our good personal friend, TC. And so they've been around golf their entire life. So it sucks.
Yeah, it does. And it leads me to, when we think about the closure, I automatically thought of some amazing moments I've had at that golf course. I could honestly, I probably played that golf course more than any other course in Myrtle Beach because it's literally, I lived on it for a time when I was renting a condo, and then my home is just a mile down the road.
Yep.
And it's the first golf course where I ever took my son to play, which was really cool.
That is a cool
Shout
memory.
out Kids Play Free program. And, you know, at one point it had 27 holes. You know, they closed 9 a couple years ago for development, and they're developing it now. But that course is just a fun, approachable golf course. It's not overpriced. It's very fairly priced. Always good conditioning. And the best part are those freaking bridges that go over River Oaks, because you can freaking
Haul it.
You can haul it, and it's always scary going down the bridge that you might just crash.
And everybody that works there, you know, if you've played there, you've probably met a lot of the people that work there. Like, it's never, it doesn't, they could be having the worst day of their life. You won't know it. You won't know it. They're just genuine people. They really catered to a lot of locals. It's a very nice local hangout. The back porch there, I've said it for a long time. The back porch overlooking that hole is one of the best hangs around that you can have. So it's just sad. That's the root of it. It's sad, but we're not here to make you guys sad.
Yeah, no, it definitely will be missed. A lot of great memories there. You know, sad to see it go, but you know, that's part of it, right? Myrtle Beach is the fastest growing. Horry County is the fastest growing county in the country, right? If you're going to be the fastest growing, you know, you've got to unfortunately take some land. But yeah, so River Oaks, if River Oaks is a course that you have a lot of memories at, and you're planning that trip this summer or this fall, you know, get one last crack at it. It closes October 31st, and then will be missed. And in addition, what else is coming? And I think I'm pretty 100% positive World Am plays at River Oaks.
I think so.
Yeah. But the Play Golf Myrtle Beach World Amateur is returning to Myrtle Beach August 25th through the 29th. This will be the 42nd rendition, 44th? Gosh,
I don't know.
42nd or 43rd or 44th.
Something
It's
in
one
that.
of those three
Yep.
numbers. The world's largest amateur golf tournament. There's nothing like it in the world. Often imitated, never replicated. It is literally an event that can only happen because of Myrtle Beach, David.
Mm-hmm.
There's more than 50 golf courses that are utilized. Shoot.
It's a community effort.
It is a community effort.
From the volunteers to the golf courses to all the golf course staff to the hotel staff to all the restaurants at the world's largest 19th hole each night. It is a full-on community effort.
Yeah, it's a big week for us, and it's a ton of fun. We're really excited about this year's World Am. There's going to be a lot of, if you've played in it before, if you've followed along or you're aware of it, there's going to be a lot of new changes coming to it that are going to be really positive to the experience for the player that we're really excited about. We're really deep into the planning right now. Our events guys, as we fondly call them, they're working hard on it, where it's going to be a great week. So some of the just things that I'd like to talk about on it first and foremost is the 19th hole, the world's largest 19th hole. It is what makes the Myrtle Beach World Amateur what it is.
Yep.
Every night you get to go to the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Doors open at 6. They close at 9, but you can wait a little bit and drink an extra couple beers. They won't kick you out right away. And there's always stragglers.
Yeah, just don't be loitering.
Yeah, 6 to 9 p.m. Open bar, free food from local restaurants. It's really a fantastic thing that you can go eat your heart away and drink your heart away as well if you so choose. But drink responsibly, obviously.
As always, we condone on this show drinking responsibly.
That's right. But yeah, 6 to 9 p.m. And then what makes it really unique, there's a lot of built-in entertainment to it as well. You have a concert area, a whole separate area for nightly concerts. You have golf vendor activations, different brands there, different contests and games. We're bringing back the par 3 this year, the iconic par 3.
I'm pumped. For those of you that don't know, the par 3 competition at the world's largest 19th hole, it is a massive replica of the 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass. and you get a chance to make a hole in one each night.
And win some coin.
Yeah, is that the last night or is that every night?
Oh, every night you get to win coin.
Ooh, look at that. See, you might just make your entire entry back if you're a stick.
Oh, you'll make your entire entry back and then some with how much money they want to give away.
Well, and if you're drinking too and eating, you gotta eat the food.
Well, it's free.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like you
could drink and eat your money's worth.
Dude, I could eat if I played in World Am, if I didn't have to work it and I paid my entry fee for World Am, I could make my entire entry fee back in just ice cream.
Oh, they got
because I'm fat.
They got Friendly's ice cream there too, and they got the best part is the pizza too. Like if you don't like anything, they have pizza, and then it is stupid amounts of pizza. So if you like pizza,
like dumb,
like they never have. They always have too much pizza,
which is awesome for us.
Yeah, because when I used to eat pizza a lot, I would always take a box home with me at night, but I don't really eat pizza anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. It makes me feel.
Yeah, it makes me sick.
Yeah,
I love pizza though. It makes me.
Dude,
sick.
we're so freaking washed. We're talking about pizza making us sick. How old are we? Good God, dude.
Imagine us in 10 years. But yeah, so you have all of that. Then you have the long putt as well, which is a long putt competition. Actually, a few years ago, a lady from Germany won $10,000. It was electric.
Was it 20,000?
Oh, I think it was 20.
It was 20,000.
Shortchanging her.
Yeah, 20 grand. Shout out to, I don't remember her name.
Yeah,
not even gonna try.
Yeah, so it's just a blast. The environment is electric. Just vibes are high. People are having a great time. They're talking about their round. They're meeting new people from all over the country and world. It's a great melting pot for basically golf lovers and golf sickos.
Yeah.
And then, the other aspect of it too is you have special guests. So this year our friends from St. Andre, Aaron Tuning, will be there. They're hosting the 19th hole. They'll be hosting it every night. We're going to have guests from the USGA, some other important folks from the Myrtle Beach area coming. We'll have Wesley and George Bryan coming for a night. Fan favorite Charlie Reimer is coming back Tuesday night. The big timer.
Big Chuck.
I can't wait to see him and Aaron. Like, I just feel like in my head, it's a bromance waiting to happen.
Yeah, they're pretty much, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say they're the same person, but.
I feel like Aaron is Charlie's child. He probably is about the age he could be Charlie's child.
Aaron, if you're watching this, text us how old you are right now. Even though I have a computer, I could just Google it, but it's more fun.
So it's going to be a great night. Electric. Wednesday night's karaoke night, which have some.
Hey, and if you see George and Wesley there, talk shit. I'll bleep that maybe. Challenge them to the par 3 competition.
Yes, we will have some different challenges and competitions where you'll be able to take on some of these folks, Wesley and George, and obviously Wesley's electric with a wedge in his hand, so can't wait to see that happen. So yeah, it's going to be a blast. That's the 19th hole. Then we actually I haven't even talked about the actual competition.
Yeah, the legit golf.
Yeah, and this is what makes it legit is that it is a. David, you explain it. Explain what makes this such a legitimate test of golf and how we find the world champion.
Okay, well, first I'm going to ask you a question. What would you say your rough handicap is?
Oh, mine? Dude, 20.
Okay, great. I'm a 5.
Yeah.
Various handicaps throughout this entire office here. I could play in my flight and have a realistic chance to win. Kyle could play in his flight and have a realistic chance to win. If I didn't care about the competition and Kyle and I were coming down together and we just wanted to play each round together, we could enter the Just for Fun division for 4 rounds of actual competition golf. And if you win your flight, then you get a 5th round. The actual Flight Winners Playoff, which is at Thistle this year, which is big. This is the first year they've ever hosted the Flight Winners Playoff. So it's not only great value from what you get from the gift bag to the 19th hole to, the welcome party at the hangout and the possibility of a championship round. You get 4 rounds of stroke play. It's not a scramble. You play your own ball. You're hitting 18 cups. That's what you're doing.
And no matter your skill level, you can compete to be the world champion. Me, I could be the world champion, which is a crazy thing to say.
And like, you might be sitting at home watching or listening to this and be like, oh, let's just say you started playing golf during COVID, during the golf boom in 2020. You've played for 3 years now. You're okay, but you have your bad days like all of us do. You're an 18 handicap. Doesn't matter. We got people that are the same exact skill level as you. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah, that's what's great about it.
Sign up, and come meet a bunch of new people. That's the coolest part at the end of the day.
Do you know what the highest handicap to ever win the World Am is? That would be a really fun fact to know. We'll have to ask the guys. But, there's also a spot for those that are scratch, right? There's a gross division.
Yes.
So if you really want to just go balls to the walls, you can win the gross division as well, which is separate. So, yeah, you win your flight, then you get to go to the championship round and then play another 18 at Thistle. And it's a really great environment. And what makes it really great is that it is fair. Our guys are really strict on handicaps, right?
Yep.
I don't understand it.
Me neither.
So we shouldn't talk about. All
Correct.
we know is they kick people out every year for cheating. They're really big on it. So if you're worried about sandbaggers, or if you are a sandbagger, I challenge you. We will find you. We will find you, and we will kick you out.
Kyle's the Liam Neeson meme right now. I will find you, and I will kill you.
But that's what keeps it fair, right? You want to go to an event that's fair, that's competitive, and is fun. And
I've played in many tournaments where it's not. I'll tell you that.
You told me about a sandbagger you played against recently.
Yeah. We don't need to mention him by name. He knows who he is.
Yeah, there's integrity involved, and that makes it fun for everyone. So you have the competition, and you get to play 4 different courses too. So you get to experience 4 different courses in and around Myrtle Beach.
The beauty of it is that if you've played in World Am twice, and it's been like 5 years since you've been back, guess what? You're getting 4 brand new golf courses. You might have played them outside of World Am, but you have not played them in tournament conditions because the guys will handcraft to make sure that none of you all play the same golf course twice, which is insane.
They spend a whole day in
it sometimes 2.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we did the behind the scenes video, it was a day and a half. So
they're really big on trying to make sure someone doesn't play the same course twice.
They make sure that no one plays it twice.
That's impeccable.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That the attention to detail and the thoughtfulness of making sure that if someone comes here, they don't play the same course twice. Very challenging too, I'm sure.
And there will be some new stuff this year. If you've come before, the 19th hole will probably look pretty different to you. So
yeah,
more to come on that later.
Yeah. So and here's the thing, guys. If you've listened to this far and you're interested in playing in the Myrtle Beach World Amateur, go check it out. It's myrtlebeachworldam.com. There are less than 240 spots remaining, I believe now. I checked it this morning. We had a nice little registration run yesterday into today.
238 spots left.
Yeah. So we do cap it at 3,000. So if you are thinking about it, I would highly encourage you to do it now. And you will have a great week in the golf capital of the world. Another competitive event's happening this week, the U.S. Open.
The United States Open.
At Oakmont in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Your hometown.
No, not my hometown. I just lived there for 4 years.
Yeah, that's
my wife's hometown. It's my second home. We go back there every fall to visit. It's always a good time. But U.S. Open picks, David. Would love to know your thoughts on who your favorite is to win.
We should pick one person who we think's going to win and one who we think won't win.
Okay. Well, that's really easy to pick someone we don't think is going to win because only one person wins, so it's really easy to be right.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Rory not to win. That's fun. And then, I mean, dude, am I not supposed to pick Scotty? All right, non-Scotty division, I'll pick John Rahm, but Scotty's going to win.
Yeah, Scotty's definitely the favorite. There's no doubt about it. But
like,
I'm gonna go with Bryson. I think Bryson, he's the defending champion.
Big B.
A couple of my dark horses to watch. All right, guys that you might not expect to win it, but will potentially win it. I like Tommy Fleetwood.
I like Nicholas Nurgaard Peterson as a dark horse.
Okay.
That's a real person.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Hey, there's some Q participants playing.
Oh, you got Trevor?
Just Trevor.
I was saying a participant.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a little poll here. Do we think Trevor makes the cut?
I'll say yes, just because I'm gonna be rooting for it. So.
Well, now I'm gonna sound like a bad guy, but I'm gonna say no. He's too young.
Okay.
He's too young. Doesn't have the experience, but he's a killer.
There's a lot of
he's a killer.
I'd love to just mash up all the times Kyle and I've said he's a killer and put him in a video because it's been a lot.
One day when he's big, he's a killer.
There are actually a lot of There's some Myrtle Beach Classic people playing this week. Zach Blair,
Ryan Fox,
right? Yeah, Foxy. I mean, good God, talk about a heater,
dude. If you win the One Flight Myrtle Beach Classic, you are destined to go on a heater
or contend.
Like it is now. We got 2 years of proof.
Gotterup's in the field too. Like Robert McIntyre was top 5 last year at the Classic and then won twice immediately after. Yeah. So like, it's, I don't know, man, something in the water.
Yep, something in the water here in Myrtle Beach. But yeah, that's the U.S. Open. Excited to see how it goes. Always obviously a great event.
Real quick, I think we should just say this because I obviously, like I said, I think Scotty's going to win. This will be for a social clip probably tomorrow at some point. Or this weekend if Scotty's in contention. But I want to rewind back to December when Kyle and I made predictions for the game of golf for 2025. Roll the clip right now.
This is who I'm selling. I'm selling Scotty Scheffler.
Oh, my God. What is wrong?
Here's my reason. There's a reason behind why I'm selling. Is I don't think you can replicate the year you just had.
Yeah, so Kyle said that he doesn't think Scotty Scheffler, not that he's going to be worse than he was in 2024, but that he's going to come back down to earth. Data Golf published something the other day that statistically this is the best version of Scotty Scheffler that we've ever seen.
Well, I'm an idiot.
Whoops. Whoops. Sorry, I just had to get that in there.
I'm glad you remembered that. But yeah, U.S. Open, excited for that.
Be fun.
David, we got 2 more things we want to talk about. The first is, guys, I want to give you a PSA.
Uh-oh.
Golf course rankings that you see on different publications
Shit, I forgot about this.
Are pointless. They are not real. They're a sham. All right. And I feel the need to do this, that there is some validity to them. Obviously, if you're on a ranking, it's great. But, you know, what irks me now is that there's companies out there that essentially hang your golf courses. They dangle this carrot in front of you that says, hey, pay for advertising with our publication, and it's going to help your chances be on the rankings. I just don't like that. And the reason why I'm irked is because a couple Myrtle Beach golf courses fell out of the top rankings that Golf Week recently just put out, and that is not true. They are fantastic golf courses, and I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of this landscape where that you have to pay
to pay for play.
It's stupid. So when you look at these rankings, I just want you guys to just think about that and have that clarity of how many of these golf courses are just paying for this ranking.
Yeah, I think, and I'm not going to say a better way to say it, but just have an understanding of how these things work, right? Don't take it as gospel.
It's not gospel.
Like, do not take it as gospel. There are a few lists out there of like top 100 in the world that are legit, that are a collection of writers and raters and reviewers that are actually legit. But do not take every ranking list that you see as gospel, okay? Form your own opinion.
That is a great way of putting it. Form your own opinion. Play the golf course and create your own opinion.
Correct. That's the easiest. That's the easiest way to do it.
Yes, because I know, David, that you've played some golf courses where you've gotten on it and you've been like, "Dang, it's a freaking awesome track."
Yeah, a lot of different golf courses where I'm like, "Good God, how's this not higher?" And then you play some where it's like, "How the heck is this so high?" Like, honestly, I'm not going to name names, but like I'm a lucky person when it comes to golf, but. Like there's been a handful of courses that I've played, some this year, that I'm like, how the hell is this thing not ranked?
So here's a great perspective. We heard it in the media room every day during the Myrtle Beach Classic, is those guys who've played the best courses in the world, time and time again said that the Dunes Golf and Beach Club was one of the best courses that they play on tour.
Yeah.
And I don't see the Dunes Club ranked among the top 10 courses in the country.
No, and that just even furthers my point of just form your own opinion.
Form your own opinion.
Don't go to a golf course with a preconceived notion from a pay-for-play rankings list.
Yep.
Do not do that, because no matter what, you will be disappointed. Even if it's the number one golf course on that list, your expectations will be so high that no matter what happens, you will be disappointed.
Yep. Drives me crazy. I just wanted to share that. I wanted to educate everybody to just not believe everything you see at face value. David, to wrap this up, I've put together a quiz for you on the wonderful golf course, River Oaks. I want to know how much you know about them.
Are we going to do our memories too?
Yeah, let's do our memories first.
You want to do our memories first?
Yeah, you do yours first.
Okay. Fun fact, that was the first round of golf you and I ever played together.
Was it?
Yes.
Don't even remember that.
Yeah, I was trying to find. That's why I was scrolling over here. I was trying to find the photo that you took of me on 9.
Is that when we made a video on it?
No, we didn't make a video. We were just playing.
Love that, David.
So that's a fun one. And then I almost spoiled it earlier, but if you subscribe to us on YouTube, you probably saw the Amazing Race last year. Nothing more ridiculous than pulling into second stop of the day. Second stop. Wesley looks at me and goes, dude, I forgot my rangefinder. I left my rangefinder at Myrtlewood on the cart. Keep in mind, we had a 10-minute delay. So we sat there for an extra 10 minutes. So Wesley and Mac run into the pro shop, and Scott Taylor's like, well, I got a bunch of extra ones in Lost and Found. And Wesley's like, can I bring this right back after we're done with this? Scott's like, yeah, dude, I don't care. Do it. And so Wesley took the rangefinder, ran out. We played the hole, got back, gave the rangefinder back, gone. Like those two memories are core memories for me. Also, it was one of the best rounds I played last year to like kind of get back fully from injury. So
yeah, love those memories. I forgot that was the first round we ever played together. For me, my memories, I've got a couple core memories. First round of golf I played with my son Bear was out at River Oaks. It was a ton of fun. The second memory is I used to live in, at a time, my parents owned a condo over in River Oaks, and I rented it for about 7 months, and I would go out there and hit just iron shots, wedge shots onto the hole. I can't remember which hole it was. I just had to make a little trek through the woods, and then I was right there. And I used to do that at night, and it was just a blast.
Yeah.
Take the kids out there. You know, that's one thing I do miss. I've had the pleasure of now living on 2 properties with a golf hole within walking distance of my house, Arrowhead and River Oaks. I miss that. I enjoyed getting just go down there and hit golf shots on the golf course. I don't know if the course would like that, but
they don't have to know.
But yeah, great memories there. All right, David.
Quiz time.
All right, let's see how smart you are. You got 10 questions.
You got 10?
10 questions.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
ChatGPT made these for me.
Oh, man.
We'll see how accurate they are. But what I need you to do in order to pass the test and show that you really love River Oaks, everything you just said is, like we just said, it could be false. But if you get a 7 out of 10 at least on this, you pass.
I feel like I'm back in college.
All right, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. In what year did River Oaks Golf Club officially open? A, 1984, B, 1987, C, 1990, D, 1992. You need me to repeat them?
No.
1984, 1987, 1990, 1992.
D, 1992.
That's wrong. B, the answer was 1987. River Oaks Golf Club opened up.
We're already behind the 8 ball.
All right. You should be able to get this one. How many 9-hole courses originally made up River Oaks Golf Club? A1, B2, C3, D4.
C3.
That is correct. That is correct, David. All right. Number 3. So we're 1 for 2. Which of the original 9-hole tracks was permanently closed in the mid-2010s? A, bear, B, fox, C, otter, D, panther.
A, bear.
That is right. We are now 2 for 3.
Shout out bear. Shout out
bear. Ooh,
Shout out B-man.
This is a good one. Number 4. Who were the original course architects for River Club?
For River Oaks?
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Since I know River Club, I don't think
too many rivers. A, Jack Nicklaus and Pete Dye. B, Gene Ham and Tom Jackson. C, Reese Jones and Arnold Palmer. D, Dan Maples and Robert Trent Jones.
B.
Dang, David, you're right. 3 for 4. Gene Ham and Tom Jackson were the original golf course architects of River Oaks.
Dude, real quick, you can tell it's been a very long time since we've done a podcast. I just found a dead bug on the board. Anyway, continue.
Oh, geez. Well, you can find a lot of dead bugs here. Number 5. I got a burp.
That's staying in there.
Number 5, which natural feature is most commonly found throughout the course? A, coastal marshlands. Dude, this is a tough question because it's all based upon your opinion. A, coastal marshlands. B, pine forest. C, rolling dunes. D, mountain creeks.
I mean, it's got to be B, right? It has to be B.
According to ChatGPT, coastal marshlands.
ChatGPT's not real.
It's as real as I am.
What? No. Okay.
There's marshlands in it.
Not really.
To be honest with you, when I saw this and the answer, I disagree. So I'm going to give you the correct answer.
I don't want no handouts.
Well, I don't think ChatGPT was right on this. All right. We're going to give you the answer. I definitely would say it's pine forest. So you are 4 for 5. Number 6, what recent change was announced about River Oaks Golf Club in 2025? A, it will be expanded to 36 holes. B, it is being converted into a private club. C, it will close permanently for residential development. D, it is being sold to the city of Parkland.
C.
Where is Parkland?
Did you scan these at all before you looked at them?
Nope, this is my first time reading them. The city of Parkland. No, you are right. We are 5 for 6. What is River Oaks best known for among Myrtle Beach golfers? Oh, I like this. A, the toughest par 3s in the area. B, value-friendly pricing and fast pace of play. C, hosting the World Amateur Playoffs. D, celebrity tournaments.
I mean, these answers suck. A B.
I think, 6 for 7. 6 for 7. Oh, here's a tough one. Wait till you see this one. What kind of wildlife is commonly spotted on the golf course? A, alligators and herons. B, deer and coyotes. C, rabbits and foxes. Or D, boars and armadillos.
I don't know.
Alligators and herons, deer and coyotes, rabbits and foxes, boars and armadillos.
I mean, it's got to be A, just because of the herons. I don't know if I've ever seen a gator out there.
Correct. Alligators and herons, David. You were 7 for 8. You passed.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get a 90 now. Ooh, what is the primary type of grass used on the River Oaks greens? A, bent grass. B, Tiff Eagle Bermuda. C, Poa annua. D, zoysia.
It's B.
B, Tiff Eagle Bermuda. I'm telling you guys, David knows more about Myrtle Beach golf than you. I've been saying it for years, and he's proving it here today.
I'm smarter than ChatGPT.
8 of 9. All right, David, for an A on this assignment, what scenic waterway runs along the edge of River Oaks Golf Club? A, the Waccamaw River. B, the Atlantic Intracoastal Waterway. C, Little PD River. D, Kyle's Swamp. I made that one up. It was Sockasty Creek, but I wanted to have some fun.
That's B.
It's B, yes. David, ding, ding, ding. 9 out of 10. You know all about River Oaks.
Oh, my God.
You are smarter than everyone else. Amazing golf course, amazing memories. And that's what we preach here in Myrtle Beach, that, David and I shared some memories, some fond memories. And that's literally what makes the golf capital of the world so special. There's magic here, folks. We hope to see you here in Myrtle Beach sometime this year. If not, you better be here early next year because this place is popping off. And David, there is only one thing left to do. See ya.